Hello and welcome to Artificial Aviation. Today we're doing landing without elevator. Well, that'll be the stairs then, won't it? Let's take a look and see what we're doing today. Okay, so here in the brief, it says, in this training session you'll be placed in conditions that will allow you to focus on the throttle to manage the glide path on final approach to land. So that tells me that we're not going to be using the elevator, but we're actually going to be using the throttle lever to control our approach, so keep us in the glide slope. Still wants us to flare the aircraft to touch down smoothly, and it wants us to brake after landing to end the flight, which we've done before, so we should be okay with that. If we're too high, it says reduce the throttle, and if we're too low, add some throttle. So let's give it a go. Let's see how we go. Let's get our objectives.
In this landing exercise, I want you to focus on staying on the glide path using the throttle only.
Again, so I'm going to use a little bit of rudder.
On the throttle is key for remaining on the correct glide path. If you find yourself too high, reduce your power. If you're too low, increase it. Remember though, always make soft corrections. You don't want to overcompensate.
Line with runway, which we've done. Which we're well out of, so let's do that a bit more. Oh yeah, we are. So we're coming in too low, so I'm going to give it a little bit more juice. Okay, I'm going to pull back on that. This is very difficult, because I can't use the elevator at all. Let's give it a little bit more like that. Okay. Go.
Now you can use the elevator to land.
Okay, I'm getting some visual glitching going on here. Let's have a look, see. Okay, coming in.
Reduce throttle to idle. Now focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it.
Coming down.
Nice.
Ooh,
now apply the brakes to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop.
Try and bring us back onto the line with what we've learned before. That was difficult, but it feels like it's well worth practicing though.
That was excellent.
No, it was not. What? Okay, this game is thoroughly broken. How did I get that score off of that abomination? So the reason I feel like it was an abomination is I feel like it was difficult to kind of juggle the throttle and get it just about right. The flare was awful, and I think that's reflected in that score. And the bringing it, we weren't anywhere near the white lines when we came down as well. So that was something I didn't really manage all that well through the flight. I definitely feel like we've got a better attempt in us. So let's go again.
In this landing exercise, I want you to focus on staying on the glide path using the throttle only. Smooth action on the throttle is key for remaining on the correct glide path. If you find yourself too high, reduce your power. If you're too low, increase it. Remember though, always make soft corrections.
I'm also
you don't want to overcompensate.
Trying to keep 75 knots, and I'm trying to make very small throttle adjustments. Because I know that as the nose pitches down like that, we're going to pick up some natural speed anyway. So I kind of want to... I've got to be careful with these toe brakes so we don't touch down. Okay, that's way too high. Okay, yeah, I'm making too wild an adjustment here. Okay. Back a little bit, back a little bit.
Now you can use the elevator to land.
So, yeah, we can, but do we want to? I've got to get used to this throttle control, and I think this is a good exercise to do it because I'm not quite instinctually feeling it.
Idle.
Okay, we'll idle it now.
Now focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it.
Here we go. Okay,
nice.
That was a better landing.
Now apply the brakes to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop. That was excellent.
Okay, the centre lining was better on that one. Yeah, and that's reflected in my score. So the centre lining was definitely better on that attempt. Follow the glide slope was even better, even though that felt atrocious. Bring the aircraft to a stop. And the flare, I'm still not getting... Bring progressively the aircraft nose up to touchdown with the 2 rear wheels. Felt like it was better on that go, but they still reckon that's 500 points off, and that's where my weak spot is. But that's an improvement on my score, and I'm definitely happy with that score. So I think we'll be moving on to the next one. So let's take a look and have a look and see what our next lesson is. So with landing without elevator done, we're going to be looking at landing and combining the throttle and the yoke to land safely. That is going to be challenging. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for loads more videos coming up, and thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.